The Out There channel, Robert and Paul.
Please sub and share.
Searching for the truth. UFOs, aliens, greys and ufology. Real images, real stories, real videos, real cases, researched and investigated by professionals in the field and cutting-edge discoveries. Multiple witnesses, abduction accounts brought to you by Team the Out There channel. Good to be back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Action.
Yo, just playing the regular intro, which is for my main UFOs, paranormal and mysteries, but this is actually going to be a tutorial on Android and Windows hardware and software. So we'll see how it goes. I'm just doing it as a live tutorial so you can see it in real time. And you can see what I've been up to for the last week, dabbling around with code again. So all the audio okay? Testing. 1, 2, 3. Yep, sounds good. Okay, I'm not sure if anyone's going to be joining me, but they can always watch it as a tutorial later. So this is a tutorial about how to remote control Android by voice and wireless LAN connection. And I guess you could probably route it from the internet far away to local LAN as well through virtual ports and things, but we won't be doing that today. Just keeping everything local LAN, wireless LAN and wired LAN. If you want to support me, you can do that too. Just check out our website. What's this? What you up to late? Yeah, this is catch up on where I've been and what I've been doing for the last week. Self-learning, a code, advanced code. So I'll be going over it so you can set up on your own phones. So yeah, my website, the Out There channel. I'll just type it up. Out There channel. I also don't mistype it. .wordpress.com. My regular shows will probably be tomorrow. Catch up again, which should probably be what you're more after, probably my regular watches. WordPress, yes, yeah, there we go. Always highlights your name whenever it comes up in the side chat for some reason, when it's not even part of a normal message. That's part of a URL. So yeah, so what I've got is this thing called Team. I'll just minimize that. It's in the way. Teamviewer Okay. It's a package you can download. I'll just reopen that up. Hang on. What have we got here? We've got too many things open. That's alright. I'll just get rid of that. Okay, and business. So you want to first of all download Teamviewer. Supports lots of platforms. Windows 10 is what I'm using at the moment, and also voice control is done by directly over the air. As long as the phone's in range, you can actually control it to do things, which is pretty clever. But I've only got a couple of things set up. But you could keep adding more commands to it to write more code to do more things, like turn on your house lights if you've got it connected by IP. Look at your IP cameras and all that sort of stuff. Or yeah. But this is the way to go. Obviously PC to Android. So you want remote control desktop, and you download it, install it. And what you also need is on Android a thing called Host, and you need to install that. Teamviewer Host Android. It's just a normal package you can find in Google Play. Is it there? Here we go. Is that the host? It hasn't come up with host. Google Play. Is that the host? Okay, so that's the main package, but they've got a lot of add-ons to do various things. Host basically allows run in background, and it listens out for connections to it, and it automatically allows connection without having a human to click accept. So Host works flawlessly on Android 10 and 9. 8, it tends to have the pop-up still asking permission, which you have to do some sort of ADB connection to it to set up temporary permissions until you reboot the phone again, which is a pain. So if you can update your phone, do so. Found lots of different problems they fix with each Android version release. So version 13 is the current one. Apparently fixes up a lot of problems with audio mic conflict. Anything that's below Android 10, only one thing can have dedicated access to the microphone. Android 10 allows multiple devices to access to the microphone at the same time, but it's not perfect. And I think Android 13 does a better job. So yeah, we need to find host, and you can type it up here probably. Where's the search thing? Why is it not let me click in it? You think it'd be down the side here. Oh, is that host? Let's just click on that one. Oh, there we go, host. So you need to install that one. And what's good about Windows Android 8 upwards is that it has accessibility. In other words, you don't need to have super user rights. You don't have to root the device to have some sort of functionality to access the screen and remote control access. So it's good that they've added that feature onto the newer Androids, but they were talking about removing it again, which would be a bad thing. And at the moment, we've got problems with all the latest Androids. manufacturers always delivering phones with what they call the bootloader being locked, and has to have a key, like a PGP key. It encrypts it, and you can't write over the device's ROM without having the key, unless there's a proper what do you call it, stock image. Stock image somehow bypasses the need for a key, but they don't produce stock images with different loaders on them, different hacks on them, all predefined, unfortunately. They don't want us to have full rights over our phones, so there's a group called XDA, which you probably find about rooting phones, and normally they have groups here that publish how they manage to get round of it, if at all. So I've got two phones here that I can't unlock the bootloader on. LG, which is a really nice phone actually. Nice designed hardware on it, and it's very fast. And I've got this latest one, which is pile crap, called Alcatel V11, which is sold in New Zealand, and it's actually still selling for $200, which I don't believe it, because it's really, really slow. It's got a super good camera on it. That's about the only thing I like on it. And there's better phones out now on Samsung. $2,000 for a phone, but when you read the specs, it's no wonder. It comes out with 48 megapixel camera on it. And the front one is 24 megapixel thing. Normally you're talking about 5 and 8, 12 megapixel maximum on most phones for front camera, or even back camera for that. So yeah, the technology is getting better, and I think it's now 10 cores instead of normal 4 or 8, which is quite amazing. So yeah, so once you got that installed, you can now start to do this sort of thing. So you can run up this program here, which I've already got it running, so I won't click it again. But I can't show you all because it's got some special numbers on it, so people could hack my computer otherwise. So basically what you do is you create a account with Teamviewer, which stores the names of the devices that you want to connect to. So it makes it a lot easier, and it gives you a little pull down list. So once you've got it set up, so this is Alcatel, and there's the LG one, and other things, right, that you can connect to, like TV boxes, Google TV boxes. So I got that set up here, and once you got that in, you can say connect to it, which I've already done. So I won't do that again. Although it should be alright because I'm only accessing it via LAN anyway. So it should come up here. So now I'm connected to my phone. So basically allows me to remote control my phone. As you can see, I'm actually accessing the phone that's on the table here without touching it. It's really good. So I can zoom in on that. So I'll probably be using this in my Sky Watching series. I'll simply unping it there and make it bigger. Minimize that part of it. And yeah, you can probably scale it down. Maybe. Yeah. And you can have that on the screen as well, you see. So now when we bring up the compass, whereabouts is it? On the next screen, isn't it? Oh no, it should be on this one. Where's compass? Oh, there it is. So now we can bring up compass and view the video camera on it. Wasn't opened. Not sure why it's not clicking it. Ah, right. Looks like it's got into another state here. There we go. No. Something crazy going on. Ah, there we go. Also, I must have clicked it accidentally. Try that now. Okay, it was Edenton icons. Okay, so now we've got the compass set up there. If I move the phone around, you can see it's working. So for it's upside down on the table. So north is actually pointing the wrong way, but it doesn't matter. But this shows what I can do with the next Skywatch series, right? You can have that up there, compass, and we can even open up dual windows, I think, on this. Now you can see it's flashing up something as well as I'm talking, and that's the voice control setup. And you can see it's detecting things what I'm saying. So I can say, wake up Google. Not wake up Google, just wake up. Make it simpler. Wake up. Is it not getting it? It should be. Oh, there you go. I'm not sure if you heard that. I'll probably have to bring it closer to the microphone. But it said, "Hi, how can I help? Hi, Paul, how can I help?" Okay, so you can see here it brought up Google Assistant. So I can say, "Wake up again." What's happening? Wake up. I think the Wi-Fi is very weak here for some reason. Wake up. I'll just get out of the compass at the moment. Might be stressing it too much. Wake up. What's happened to it? Wake up. It was working before. What's happened? Looks like it got some error conflict here with the microphone. And there's a problem with it sometimes. Wake up. Let me just reset it. Wake up. Wake up. Yeah, I think the Wi-Fi is a problem. Oh, here we go.
Hi Paul, how can I help?
So you can, it's got the old TTS voice instead of the high quality voice. And
here are the top search results.
You can see and that it's it brings up Google and then it sort of goes to sleep, so it releases the microphone for a wee while. So I can say good night, and it should come back. Good night. I think I've lost. The internet again. Good night. Oh, here we go. It's catching up to us. Looks like it buffers it. Good night. So you need a good Wi-Fi connection. Good night, I said. Good night. What's it bringing up?
Night, Paul.
Finally. Okay, it took a wee bit of effort on that one. So that's obviously it's a bit to close down the screen unless I start talking again. So I need a bit more time out on that. So let's try again. Good night.
Good night, Paul.
And that's working flawlessly now. And then I can say wake up. But it has to be one word, so you've got to be careful here, as it won't respond. Wake up. Wake up.
Hi, Paul. How can I help?
What is John Denver's real name?
John Denver's full.
Okay, so there's obviously some other problem there in the code where it's not meant to interrupt it like that. I thought I had that fixed. Obviously not. But I'll show you the code behind it soon. Okay, I'll just say wake up. Wake up.
Hi, Paul. How can I help?
What is John Denver's real name?
His full name is Henry John Deutschendorf Jr.
He's German. Okay, cool. No, this is the problem I find with Google. I always come back to re-listen.
I found these results.
And when it starts kicking in, automatically, randomly. What is the temperature? No. What is today's date? It's not coming in when you want it to. What is today's date? Yeah, the other one's got it now. Wake up. So this allows me to not use the hot word of something Google. Right, I don't want to say it because the other phone will kick in. Okay. Right. Or hey. Right. And you can give it any name you want to. I've just used wake up as the term I want for it to recognize. I got to wait for the buffer to finish listening to me for the single word command. Let's zoom in there. Let's zoom in. It's pretty good. It's not 100%. Because of the accent, I guess. I suppose it's better tailored for Americans. Wake up. Wake up.
Hi, Paul. How can I help?
What is today's date?
It's Sunday, the 1st of May 2022.
Okay, so it's sort of working. It's not too bad. Because there's probably other better ways to do it for command control instead of just using speech fully. So I'll now show the code behind it anyway. Might have to turn off. I like how you can detach it like that. That's really good. So I guess if you're disabled, and this kind of works really good. You can remote control and see what's going on the phone on a bigger screen, and you can use voice controls then, which is only going to get better as AI improves and speech recognition improves. So what I've used is Tasker, which is another app you can install You have to purchase it though. I don't think it's free. I'll just do a search. Fresh search. Tasker. And it comes up first. And let's see. Since I've already bought it. Right. I don't know. It's come up buy. So it's only $3 US. It's not too bad. And you want to install various plugins for it. What I've installed is autoinput. There's cogs at the top here. And AUTOVOICE. I've also installed this thing here which I'm testing called blokada, I mean. blokada 5. It uses its own VPN for apps to access the internet, and it gets rid of the ads, which is quite handy because sometimes the free ones just have overrun by ads. They get too greedy. Okay, it's like VCN control this thing. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And you can see it's picking up my voice still. So I probably need to disable it. So here's Tasker anyway. Now I've been mucking around with various programs, motion detection. There's this thing called sound detector, which is kind of good, but unfortunately doesn't work very well on Android 9, which is my other phone. It takes control of the mic, but it allows you to record any, detect any sounds that happen, and then start recording it to a WAV file. And also it can send a trigger to Tasker here, and Tasker then can run a script of other code to do whatever you want to. I was going to do one where it sort of says, who's there? Send in picture to police now. You know, so it's like a security guard. Scare off people. Can you just have a mobile phone sitting on charge, right? Just any old cheap one that's got Android 8 or higher, and it can start recording or send pictures of as soon as it detects any sound, like a door opening or whatever. So yeah, that's kind of handy. And there's also noise detector as well as a motion detector. One that looks for motion on camera instead of mic, so you can get around that problem, I suppose. But I think you have to pay for them as well. Normally the orange buttons means that those scripts are currently on, so when the display is turned off, it runs a script called close Google. Okay, so it should actually close the open dialog box. And then I got wake up, which is my command here. Because I've got it zoomed in, it's not picking up my click. And it tells you wake up does this. Because I renamed it, you can't actually see the actual command. Let's see, how do we do that? Is there a way to do that? But what happens is it uses AUTOVOICE. When that little yellow box pops up with some words, which is run continuously, because that's one of the options. So if I go back to the desktop here on Android, one of the options is to keep it running in background listening, even when it's screen locked. Okay. Where is it? Not settings. Where's settings? And so you can say auto voice continuous, so it's always on, listening, a bit like Google does. But unlike Google, that stores everything you say, this auto wave doesn't. It just runs locally, and it uses the internet for obviously the Google part of it. It still uses Google's AI for understanding voice and talking voice, of course. So it records the information and it uses the API to convert it into sentences, which then you can pass for keywords and script and activate things. So yeah, it's quite complex, as you can see. There's lots of parts to it. So if I go into here, so that says wake up command, sends it to this command here, which if I click on that, opens up the code. And took me a bit of time to figure all the steps out to get it to work smoothly, and it's still not 100% as you see. But maybe others can improve on it if I provide the code and a download link. You can just import it yourself and then start editing it. So yeah, so basically it says if this function is not currently running, then stop continuously listen, so it frees up the microphone for Google. Says it's now in this function. It turns on the screen if it's on a lock screen, so it turns it on. And it sets the media volume to 11 just in case it's muted. And it says, hi Paul, how can I help? And then it goes to a task or function to launch Google Assistant. It looks all pretty easy once you figure it all out, but then I wait for 2 seconds, and then this thing here is the thing I was mucking around with, the back button, which closes the Google command window, but I've got it disabled, and also got a flash which pops up something like this one here, variables, so I can see what's going on. But I've got it disabled. That's what that extra line means, which you can do by clicking on it like that. That's in the way, is it? Why is that in the way? Where do I get that to go away? Right, there's a little arrow there. Okay. I'm not sure how I got that. I must have clicked on the top window somewhere. Oh, right there, it was a little floaty thing. Okay, so you can click on the on and off switch to disable it, which I don't want to do. So yeah, I'll just get out that one. And just carry on reading my little script here for wake up. And then I set the variable back to finished with this script. I have disabled the continuous thing. Then it turns on the continuous thing again, and ends function, ends the end thing. That's what it does. It's basically the hard stuff is done by these add-on plugins, which you would call APIs. So they're like the script adds in all the parameters on the end that you want and sends it off to the plugin, which then controls the hardware, and you don't have to worry about all that hard stuff. It's called a library sort of thing, a programming library. So that's one of them. And then buy. something similar. First of all, make sure it's, the microphone's not being used by Google Assistant. Oh, the other one's just kicked in, the other phone. If Google Assistant's not using it, or the other procedure, then this one's fine. The other phone's kicked in. See, the other phone works a lot better because I'm just using Google's complete component where it listens in on the lock screen. Well, this one here is using my own code to make my own assistant up, but I'm using it partly to call also Google Assistant. So I can either do all my own code using this programming interface to make my own assistant with all my own commands, like turn on switches and all that sort of stuff if you've got your house wired up on IP technology, which could be a bit dangerous if you get hacked. So yeah, this one is slightly different than the other one. This is the goodbye script, so it calls the AUTOVOICE. If I click on that, I'll open up this one this time, and then edit the configuration. That's the wrong one, is it? Where's the function? Oh, there. What I do is I make sure it's media volume is 11, which is always maximum is 15, I think. And then I say, what is it? Say good night, Paul. And then I call this other AUTOVOICE function, which looks for the keywords. Is it the one? I forgot the wrong one again. Let me just see. Oh no, I'm using auto input there to do the back button down here. And that's not the one. Where's the one? Oh, right, up here, continuous. Alright, I actually got rid of that part of it. What it checks out, if you go back to the profile, this one's really simple. Just says that, and then it does a turn off screen, wait 8 seconds, and then enables the microphone again to be used by setting that variable. And then set up AUTOVOICE continuous again, so it's always processing what you're saying, which is that yellow box is that popping up. But if I go into that function here, if I can work out how to get it, because I gave it a label here, by, you have to click on that. Let me just click on that. No, it doesn't work with Zoom, I don't think. There we go. So this is what I configured it. Easy commands. Good night, goodbye, and good night with spaces in between the two words. So it's quite easy to do. You just have to give it the command line. I have to keep unzooming. And it can actually help you out here, setting it up. You say no, and you just basically put all the English words that you're saying that you want to activate that task. So good night and goodbye. Just have to be by themselves, and or turn off the phone, which I was demonstrating before. So if I say goodbye, goodbye,
Good night, Paul.
good night, Paul, it runs that little script, puts it back to the lock screen. So yeah, Why has it ended up on that other screen? I don't know. I wanted to go over to the other display screen for some reason. So yeah, it's quite simple really. So that AUTOVOICE is always running, and it's using partly Google to analyze it and then give it results. And then it calls the function if any of those words matches. So it does all the hard work for you, right? So let's create a new one then. Just so I can prove I still remember it. Just hit the yellow plus sign down here. Create. And you want to create an event. And you want to find plugin. And AUTOVOICE. And these are the functions you can do for that particular event system. And we want recognized. And we can say edit. And here's asking for our commands words. So let's say woof. Maybe that's not going to be a good word. It looks like it's detecting it though. Let's try Shelly. There's a keyword. Okay. And hit plus. Tick coming. And then go back out. Then it wants us to make a task. So we can choose one of our tasks here. Screen on. Sound, which makes a beep. So just try that then. Sound. And there's our new command, and it's automatically turned on. So what was the keyword? Shelly. Shelly. It should have made a sound. Shelly. Okay, so this is what spelled with an E. So you might have to add in the variations. So until you are ready to rename that to what it is, you click on that. And you give it the name Shelly. Gives it a better name. That's what I was trying to show you, but also it hides it once you rename it. So we want Shelly. So to add the extra ones, comma, Shelly. Okay. And give that one a test. Shelly. 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 That's correct, isn't it? It's got Sally. Is it? Shelly. I tell you, I was getting some funny stuff happening when I was first mucking around with it. It was like it was picking up, you know, how you get EVPs on paranormal shows. I was getting this, it was almost like it was talking back to me. And they're bringing up what it was. I might have to try and have an experiment with it actually and see if it can be used like a ghost box machine. And then I was getting this really strange sound that was starting to happen, which should never have happened. It was going shush, 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 and repeating over and over again, like someone was trying to tell me to shut up. And that was really weird. So I thought, oh, looks like it's got a bug for Android 10. Looks like I'm not going to be able to use it, the continuous function. But I'm using it today after I rebooted the phone. A different day, during the day, and no problem whatsoever. But I was mucking around early morning. Let's picked up a load of stuff there. Shelly. That should have made a beep. It might be because... Let's just make sure that works. So what you can do, you can click and hold that, and it gives us a little play button down here. Okay, it should make a beep if it's working right. What am I forgetting? So yeah, let's go to the right place. I'm a fool, am I? Trust an AI voice. Well, there's not much I'm saying it's going to be used against me. They might get a load of snoring at night time. Yeah. Shelly. I don't understand why it's not working. What have I forgotten? Responses. Maybe you can print up something. I'm not sure. I'm not tried the response thing. Maybe hello. Maybe puts a pop up. Does it? Let me just check. We'll see what happens. I'll just check my commands. Shelly. Maybe it just be capitals. I'll just do a simple one. Dog. Let's see. Dog. It doesn't make any sense. Things never go to plan. Alright, maybe because I didn't push a tick up here, maybe. Don't tell me it's that simple. Dog. Dog. Ah, there you go. That was simple as that. You're not going to be staring it in your face so you never see it. A little tick up there, make sure it saves the changes. Okay, Shelly. Whenever I hear the word Shelly, it makes a beep. Puts the scares through me when I hear the name Shelly now. Shelly. There you go. Ah! Could do a scream. Here comes Shelly. I suppose it doesn't beat with that one. So let's edit that so we can add in that phrase. Edit. Command. So you can do any complicated editing you want to. What's the response though? I'm not sure what the response was. I don't see any pop-up for it. I'm not sure about response. And like I said, I've only learned it in the last couple of days. Here comes Shelly. Try that. It's still a lot of fun mucking around with this. The phone only cost me $100 second hand. So, this one actually is my one I bought locally for $150, but still, the $100 phone is a lot better. The LG one. Okay, hit the tick. Something we got to remember to do. Here comes Shelly. Here comes Shelly. Comes Shelly. What was the response? Here comes Shelly. No, it's not beeping. No ticks there. Here comes Shelly. Charlie. That is my dog's name. Here comes Shelly. Kelly. Here comes Shelly. It looks like it's picking up ghost spirits again. It's all sorts of crap coming up. Here comes Shelly. Here comes Shelly. I wonder how you get rid of the front bit. That's something we can try. Let's put a star sign in front. No. Let's put a star sign before and after. So that means if it's anywhere in the sentence, right? Here comes Shelly. Well, oh, there you go. It's already working as soon as I hit the tick. Here comes Shelly. Here comes Shelly. Here comes Shelly. I thought that star signs would work. Here comes Shelly. Why is it not working? My dog's name was Charlie. Now let's just try that then. Oh, maybe I need to go back out. Let me just go back out. It's that tick again. You got to do it on that one. Here comes Shelly. No. Once upon a time, here comes Shelly. Da dee da dee da. Why is it not coming up now? Right, slow. Internet, I think. Slow, slow, sleep, sleep, slow, slow, slow. Shelly, slow, 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 slow. Well, it worked before. Run, dog, run. I haven't done that one though. Run, dog, run. It picks up that one fine. Let's see. Doesn't like kiwi. You racist. Google. Okay. Dog. I think you can just do star. Star. but I might be wrong. So it means dog anywhere. Okay, there. Okay, there. Run, dog, run. No, dog. Still, it's with dog, but not run, dog. Still not run, dogs. Run, dog, I said. Run, dog, I said. No, it doesn't seem to work with stars. So let's see. We can type it in the search here and find out probably. Auto voice command word anywhere. Probably have to use regex probably. It's got a special format. Tusker. This is where I had to learn it. Can you change Google Assistant trigger? Yep, we did. It works just fine. May not work fine on certain devices that don't have the generic Android on it though. Samsung might be a problem. And Google Nexus X series X. No, what is it? Nexus X3 or something. Yeah. I've got a feeling it's going to be regex. Let's see. Let's just play around with it. So, how do you do reg? How do we tell it to use reg? Let's see. Me typing on the keyboard. Let's see. It doesn't let me zoom in. So let's get closer to it so I can see. Let's see. Yeah, I suppose you'd have to put reg and quotes. Register maybe, instead of being simple words. Pop-up's annoying. Shame you can't disable that completely. Maybe you can. It says get rid of the pop-up, but it replaces it with a alert thing instead. Maybe you have to, maybe there's an option for notification. I'll stop talking so I can type. I think you have to do that on the end. Right, that's what I had to use in other places. What's this come up? Don't want to do that. Cancel. Ah, yep. You son of a gun. That's not what I wanted to do at all. So I'll upload the code that you can import into your version and have a play on your phone if you want to. You need to install that different add-ons first, and it should work. Else you get little error messages that you're missing component. I'm supposed to upload it to Google Drive or something. Let's see. Just say okay. Just do it in stages in case we lose it. Yeah, response. Maybe the response was the problem. I'm not sure what that's for. What's it say? Optional list of possible responses for the command. They're only used with the Google Assistant and not in Tasker directly. Okay, so it sounds like it can be used to send a text command to Google Assistant instead of picking up by voice, right? So you can say one thing and then it can send a list of words to Google Assistant to access. So that's what that's for, a list of commands that will trigger the profile. Okay, we'll just try that. So I'm just trying to think of reg stuff. How do we normally do that though? Is it star dot dog? What does that play around? Dog and dot. Star. Not sure if it should be a dot in front. Or a question mark. Question mark, maybe. We'll just try that. I'll have to look at reg format. Dog. Okay, it's happy with that one still. Run, dog, run. Run, dog, run. Oh, there you go, it's working. Just using regex, so I did get the format right. Charlie is my dog's name. There you go, it works. Or does it work with any words? No, seems to be alright. Hot dog. So it means any letters before dog and then letters after dog. God damn. God damn it, damn it. It's going to beep all the time now to say dog in a word. There you go. Figured it out on the fly here, guys. Here we go. So let's edit that one. No. So we should be able to do it with these now. Shelly. Let's not beep him and Shelly anymore, so what's happened? Shelley Ward for Psycho. You know, you're Shelley I'll talk about, don't you? You don't know the Shelley we know. She was a psycho. Shelley, let's just put that in brackets. Regex is Regex. It comes from Unix, doesn't it? From grep. Comes back the old Unix or Linux days. Linux. Is it Linux or Linux? There's always a debate. Whatever happened here? I want to get there. I need a better keyboard on here. This is meant to be Hacker's keyboard. It used to have arrow keys on it. I'm not sure how you get those up now. It used to be default on tablet, but on phone, looks like they automatically hide them. But the cursor keys would come in handy. Shelly, okay, let's just try that. Save it. Back. Tick. Shelly. Shelly. Yeah, it still works. Now put brackets around it. Seashell on the seashore, Shelly, Shelly, Shelly. Okay, it won't work on that. Okay, so this is what we expected. So let's edit that so it works with any variation. Oh. So like I said, we can actually rename that. Oh, I'll see if I can do it. Give it a better name instead of just having all this code here. I think it's single click, is it? No, is it long click? Long click. And we can give it a name. Test, I suppose. Test space shell. Okay. Alright, also I've got a star in front of it, but that's alright. I'm not sure what the star means though. Maybe automatically put it in. But you can actually edit it out again. And you can long press it. Go up here to rename it. If you want to. Why is it not releasing? There we go. Test Shelly. Okay. Right, got to hit tick. Run, dog, run. Shelly's coming. Yeah, red alert. Okay, so that's cool. I like that, because it's just a simple command. Now you can put lots of code here, lots of cool other programs that allow it on Android to control them. So I suppose that's how you control robots. You install, create a app that controls the robot via your device via Bluetooth, right? So you could use this to send a command to that other package. Robot, move 10 meters. So the artificial intelligence here is that it could actually collect what you're saying and store it. And that's what people wrote about Google, right? Okay. Let's go back into the edit. Oh, not that one. Single click. Why is it not going into it? Alright, go click underneath it. There we go. This makes an extra level. So we've got Shelly. So all we have to do is put some star in front. I think if you put a space, star space, means any words before it, and Shelly with a space And then a star means any words after it. So we'll just try that. And hit. Yes, Steve. I will be debunking the other stuff tomorrow if I'm not too tired. Okay on that. Tick. And back out. Tick. Okay, let's see. Shelley should be anywhere in a sentence and it should be beep. Run, Shelley, run. Let's have a look. Sally, run. Maybe I should add Sally to the list. Run, Shelley, run. Maybe the spaces don't work. Charlie the dog, run from Shelley. And we know the dog one works. Docklands. Whenever Shelley is here, fear. That should have been beep if it was working. Yeah, so my regex ain't correct for it. Commands. No. Should also try here comes Shelley. If I put brackets around that, we know that's going to work. Maybe. Let's just see if that one works. Yeah, so I might have to do some reg edit, whatever it's called. Filter command. It's quite complex. You can do lots of complex things with it. Run, Shelley, run. No. Shelley, run, run, run. Sally again. Perhaps I need to put that one in. Shelley, run, run, run. At least it teaches you to pronounce better. Okay, it was there. I saw it, but it's not beeping still. Here comes Shelley. What's the other one that won the test? Did it without the E that time. Here comes Shelley. Oh, there you go. It worked. We got that one working. So whenever we say here comes Shelley, it should beep, beep, beep. That's if it can detect Shelley. Here comes Shelley, here comes Shelley, beep, 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 beep. No. Oh yeah, had one of them. Here comes Shelley, beep, beep, beep. Deep, deep, deep. 1, 2, 3, here comes Shelley. 1, 2. That's not even close to what I was saying. 1, 2, 3, here comes Shelley. 1, 2. Here comes Shelley. 1, 1, 1. How come that didn't work? So yeah, it's a bit frustrating. My code, it's not working. Not the filter anyway. Okay, so what have I got to change here? Here comes Shelley. Did work last time though. Alright, we ain't got a comma there now. That's probably why. Okay, and Shelly with the spaces didn't work, so let's swap those around. Space. Okay, try that. And we got comma, yep. Anyway, I probably should wrap up now. I don't know anyone will watch a live tutorial. Normally they're like little short little things. But if I can see the process of what we're going through here, trying to self-learn it, you can see it's never plain sailing. Okay. Is it going to beat with every word? Have we got something wrong? We got something wrong. What did we do wrong this time? It matches everything. Probably because I've got a star by itself now, probably. So that can't be right. So how do we do words instead of everything before? We know dog one works good. Maybe I see I got a little dot there. Dot, then anything. Got a feeling it should be dots. Let's see. Regex. Let's see what we can find about regex. Word boundary. There's always lots to learning to redo. Expression. Used JavaScript. It's used quite a lot. Once you've learnt it, you know you're going to reuse it again. And you can see, here's something here. Dot match. Forward slash, I guess. What's slash b mean? I'm not sure. Then it's got the square bracket S, and then slash b slash. So what's that mean? Hello JS. Oh right, J there. I thought it was a bracket. JS. Match. Hello JS. Alright, anything before it. So it's looking for JS. Oh, maybe B is separation. So maybe we need a slash B. Yeah. It's bringing up every word. So let's have a look at slash B then. So where did we stuff up? I don't think there should be a comma there. Do we need red edge on the end? Maybe it automatically does both. Let's just get rid of that bit again. Okay. Sometimes you need it, sometimes you don't. Is it still beeping? Are you going to stop beeping? No, got still something wrong. So it wasn't the last part. Now I'm in trouble. It's not working at all now. Star Shelly, I think that was the one, was it? No. That's because I added spaces. Let's just try that. So yeah, it was /b, wasn't it? So question is, where's /? There we go. B, there. B, and then /b again, was it? Working by example. Back to university days, trial and error. Okay, so stop beeping now. No more beeps. Should only beep when the word's correct. You rotter. And we're going to try something else. Reminding not to buy. Okay. Commands. Okay, what ones are stuffed up then? I don't know. Maybe you need a dot at the end. No. Maybe it is plus. Plus is a special one. Means anything after it. Here comes Shelley. Okay, let's put dots in then. Dots. Dog dot. Okay. See what happens. Has it stopped beeping now? Footsteps? What did it say footsteps for? Full stops. Okay, so we fixed that problem. Run, dog, run. Run, dog, run. Run, dog, run. I think the internet, the wireless went slow. Aha, there we go. I picked up that one. Here comes Shelley. Here comes Shelley. Here comes Jelly. Here comes Shelley. Danger, danger, danger. No, still got Jelly for some reason. I said Shelley, not Jelly. It's got Kelly there. Here comes Shelley. It's got jelly in its head now. It might be that it's sort of remembering mistakes. Maybe it caches it. My dog name is Charlie. Okay, still happy with that one. What was the other ones? Shelley, come. I can't seem to get the word Shelley up now. Oh, you damn stupid thing. What's going on here? We found a bug. It's got to be caching it. Stupid thing. Shelley, don't pick up shells from the seashore. That's got to kind of think. Silly, don't pick up shells. So got that. Shells. Shelly. Maybe I need to drink this shells. Jelly. It needs to, maybe it needs to be told to use the Australian voice or something. Here comes Shelley. Silly again. Here comes Shelley. How do the Americans say it? Ah, here comes Shelley. I can't speak American. Can you speak with an American accent? Shelley. Shelley. How do the Americans say Shelley? Shelley. What do they say different? Oh, there you go. It's two Shelleys in a row. It didn't beep for some reason. Shelley, run, Shelley, run. No, it's got celery. It actually brought up Charlie, which is kind of strange, because I didn't say Charlie. It's probably the ghosts in the house mucking around with it. Commands. So what have I got wrong? So the /b's didn't seem to do the job. Maybe we need backward slash. Yeah, there we go. We've got the wrong slashes. Okay. Just to make it complicated. So, is that comma or dot in front of that one? I might as well get rid of that one, because that one never comes up. Oh, actually, we've changed it to Shelley. That's wrong. B. Have we got it this time? Shelley with other words either side. Maybe I don't need stars, maybe. Or maybe Shelley with any letters either side of it. I don't know. Let's just try that first. Run, Shelley, run. So it's Sally. Probably we should change that. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's make it individual. You should be able to do this. Shelley. And Sally. So Shelley or Shelley. What's the other ones that come up? Let's see. I don't know if we need those other characters here. Ah, what happened? Let's get rid of that star there. Shelly or Sally. Get rid of that star there. Okay, let's try that. It's probably time to give up on that if it doesn't work. Run, Shelly, run. Run, Sally, run. Run, Sally, run. Nope. Still not working. My dog's name is Charlie. That works every time. Okay, so what am I? What don't maybe need the word match? Match. Dot to match. Okay, I suppose we should really copy the example. So trying to guess. Dot match. We'll get there. So that's roughly the same as the example. Shelly or Sally. Dot match. Brackets. Where do the brackets go? Right around the end. So it should be at the end there. If I can click in the right spots. Run, Sally, run. Hello, Sally, run. Hello, Sally. Okay, so what's not working? Hello. Dot match. Example returns JS because Sally JS matches. Alright, so if it says that, then it returns it. So we're not actually doing it right then. We want /b and word boundaries. So meta character /b is anchor. Draw from whole words only. That's what we're trying to do. /b word /b. So those extra slashes because it was in JavaScript. So maybe that's where it's gone wrong. So you didn't need match in front of it. Duh. So what slash is it? Backward slash. That's gotta work. Has to be correct now. Run, Sally, run. It didn't work. Okay. So, since digits are considered to be word characters, /b can be used to match a 4. We still haven't taken care of all the words before and after, have we? So it's either Sally or Sally, I think. Sally. 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 It's getting frustrating now. Sally. Sally. There you go, it works. So, how do we edit the extra words before and after then? We still haven't figured that bit out. So, how do we ignore the words before? Forget commands. Mind you, we got Sally by the saying here. Let's just get rid of that one. It's only going to give us problems. Maybe it's still not right. Sally. No, that is correct. Shelly. Shelly. No, he's getting Sally. Shelly. Shall I? Shelly. Still having trouble with that word. Shelly. Let's see who's picking up. Shelly. That's Sally again. Shelly. Shelly. That look, it was close. Shelly. Shelly, come on, it's got to work. We know shell works, so the script's got to be right. So let's stupid machine. Shelly, Sally. So we know it's picking up the variations. Let's just prove a point. Let's put Bob there. Let's go pick that word up. Bob. That's bomb, you dope. So we can just keep adding to the words there. Instead of using the commas in the simple method, we're using now regex. Bob. Bob. There you go. That's working. Let's try words before and after. So now if we type in star, so So I'll just try one in front first. So any words in front, Bob. Let's see if that works. Run, Bob. Perfect. Let's see if this works, Bob, but not if I add some more words after. Perfect. Bob. There you go. So now if we say hello, Bob, that will work. Bob, Bob, Bob. Yeah, that's that one. Welcome to my nightmare, Bob. Perfect. Okay. Let's edit that one again. So now we're cooking. So we need to just put a star at the end. Asterisk. What do you mean star? Do you know what it's called? Could just imagine all the trolls. Alright, gotta do it after the /b bracket. Star. So that should say boundary, shouldn't it? So it should mean, if I say pre-Bob, it shouldn't work. No, we'll just do some tests. Make it more clever as we go. Powerful. Bobcat. It does seem to add it together. So how do you do the boundaries? And that's a really good question. How do we do the boundaries? Right, now it's beeping on everything. Back to that gang. Maybe in dot star dot. But it worked fine the other way. It's got to be something to do at the end. The end is different. So we know it worked the other way, but not at the end. So let's put a dot star. See if that fixes it. Maybe something simple like that. Pro Bob. No beep. Bobcat. I think that's right. Bobcat. Here comes Bob. Yeah, that works. Okay. Welcome to my nightmare, Bob. Perfect. Hello, Bob. How are you? Yeah, it picks up the words after. Hey, we figured it out. Trial and error. Yeah, it's not beeping now, you see. Shelly. Hey, you got Shelly now. Finally. Hello, Shelly. Sally's there. Welcome to my nightmare, Sally. 1, 2, 3. That's silly. Welcome to my nightmare, Sally. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. It's got Sally there. Still has trouble with Shelly. Let's picked it up. Shirley. Maybe I have to make more hiss noise. Jelly again. Welcome to my nightmare, Shirley. Surely it's got. Welcome to my nightmare, Shirley. Hey! Perfect. So maybe I should back this one up. So if you want to back up stuff, you just click on there, up there, say data, and you say backup. Alright, and then it will save it to your local memory, called backup, and tasker configs user. So say done. Google Drive, I suppose it's going to send it to the wrong one though, so say no. And now if we exit this, it's going to beep. I should have turned off the beep. Here comes Bob. It's got shut up there. See what I mean? It's like it's picking up something else, not what I'm saying. Shut up, Bob. Shut up, Bob. Okay. That is still working then. I never said shut up though. Okay, so we're doing that one. And the other three want left on. I'll just leave it there for example because I want to refer back to it. I may have forgotten how to do it. Maybe I still got it wrong. Maybe it's just what I've done is partially right still. I don't know. But you can see you can do really complex things. As long as it understands the words you're saying, of course. So it can only get better. I think they just need to incorporate accents. I think you can do that back in the main thing. I think that's something I have to look into. But I think you have to type in the auto voice part of it here in the main defaults. Recognized. Language model. That's probably where you got to customize it. Web search freeform. So default is web search. Okay. We've got it's offline, so that's where it's caching it, I think. Hide dialogue. Language, here we go. System default, which I got set to Australian, so should be a bit better than its spin. Mind you, Australian's not quite the same as New Zealand, even though most people can't tell the difference. They say yes, yes. School, they say school instead of school. Language code, here we go. So what do you put in there? This is probably maybe what I need to do. EN underscore Australian, AUS maybe. I'd have to look that up. Language code. Anyway, let's get a edit search. Let's put in language. See if it implemented. Code. Auto voice. Language set in natural language. Now what's this natural language commands? You say more natural commands. Normally voice commands are strict. You have to say almost exactly. Okay, I haven't tried that one. Natural language option. And it uses cloud. Does it? Maybe it doesn't. Oh, Google Cloud. Okay, what's this one here? What's it say here? Auto apps. And now it's getting complicated. Language supports. We want language code. Anyway, got to wrap up now. Yeah, if you got any questions, just post it under the video once I complete it all and all that. That's if anyone's watching the tutorial live show. I think you get a lot more from live shows watching someone go through the process of doing some code. I showed my complex code, and I'll give a copy to it, but I showed you how to do the simple commands, which I didn't find any videos online that were really good. So I'm making my own one up here for people. Control Home Assistant by voice. Still didn't come up with language code. AUTOVOICE in German is still not here. How about German English? I think that might be there. Deutsch English. It's got the Deutsch accent to it. You can override the language code when creating. Okay. So you can see there's a lot more to learn and customize it a bit better to make it even better and be less buggy like we've been having. Spanish is not available either. It might be now though. It's going back a year. Language code VIVN. It was Australian. Hey Google. So it might be. Let's see. E N. Oh, let's get the dot in front. Dash. Yes, I probably stuffed up by doing this, but we're just an experiment. Click OK. That's now on the main. As a main one. Is it picking up a bit better now? The main one is here. The main one is here. Shelly, seashore. Silly. Didn't do anything. Welcome back, Bob. Alright, we turned it off, didn't we? But we can see what it's detecting, what we're saying. Yeah, I don't know if that's working. Let's see. Wake up.
Hi Paul, how can I help?
Where is a secret underground base? No, messed up, did it? What's that say?
Some information for where is the secret base in the Grand Underground?
How to make a secret base. Pokemon. Wake up. It works perfect.
Hi Paul, how can I help?
Whereabouts is a secret underground base in America?
These came back from a search.
The world's 30 strangest and most secret military bases.
Strangers is a 2000.
Well, it can't be secret because it's on Google. Oh crap, I've got to go now. I've got to leave it there. Goodbye. And Google will go. Goodbye.
Good night, Paul. Here are some results.
Good night. There you go. So it's pretty cool, huh? So we're going to do a lot more with that. That's what I've been working on all week. It doesn't look much, I know. But you can see how complicated it is. So I'll upload that backup we did. So you can just import it into your tasker through that data. Instead of doing save, you do restore. And then you specify the file and it overwrites or adds it to the ones you already got there. There is a lot of garbage there though, where I've been mucking around with the other functions. So yeah, we'll leave it there for tonight and I'll sign off. It's been lots of fun though. I wanted to do it in the afternoon so more people are around, of course. And no one's hit the like button yet, you people. So yeah, PC to Android, remote control there. You can see what's going on the screen. So it's really handy. So if your phone's over the other side of the room on charge, and you get a text message, you can just simply access it from your PC and read the message and scroll and all that, just like you're over there. And also you can set it up so it could be remote from outside. So you might be somewhere in the city and you want to go and check your phone messages at home because you left your phone at home. So you could set that up too, but that's part of it I haven't bothered because I don't want that security hole in the system. But it can be done, and you'd have to watch out for your security, of course. So Shelley again gave us a lot of problems tonight. So Shelley is a problem word, as we found out. So yeah, I'll just close that down, and we'll do some more regular shows on UFOs and whatnot next week. It's been a long one. And I still got another phone coming that I'm going to put up on the tripods. I got my most expensive one up on the tripod with a good camera. I'm going to put that on a secondary tripod low to the ground. So we've got two cameras that are remote controlled. One from lower down, like normal, and like we had in the early series. And then the one high up in the bus with night vision. And we'll see how we go. There's still lots to do, lots of code and stuff to experiment with. But you can see typical computer scientist, always trying to improve on things. Thanks Steve for showing up. Who else showed up? Was it just Steve? It's Steve and Steve. Just Steve showed up. Bit of a shame. I thought more people would be around in Europe and UK at the moment. What would it be over there? 10 in the morning? I suppose it's a bit early for most of them. They'll probably stay in bed. So, yeah. Where's my closer downer? So normally what I do is probably edit this live show and cut up into where the segments were all working and turn it into like a 20-minute episode probably, but I doubt if I have time to do that. Just watch the live stream and just skim if you get bored. Alright, and of course I got... Yeah, I'll take them out now. Got X connection to my other phone, which I didn't show. Let's see, I might be able to just quickly do that. See if it's still awake. Just thinking about it. Okay, Google. Well, it's still awake over there. You heard it beep. There you go. Maybe because it wasn't on the screen. Oh, it's upside down, is it? Oh no. So that's my other phone. Anyway, using my other account that I use to share out on my channel. Yeah, Bruce, you're the one behind it. Yeah, already said so. People are idiots online. Anyway, yeah, where's my thing disappeared? Gotta reopen it. End credits. Good night. Anyways, keep on playing with the voice thing to make it better, maybe.